if this number scared you off a little and said, that's a lot of people to talk to, guess how many people you have to send mailings to create that? So on average, you will have to send 2,400 pieces for one closing. So is talking to 240 people a lot in order to create one closing? Yeah. But how much money do you have to spend if you do farming to do that? Either way it works, trust me. Spending money or talking to people. Those two things work. How about instead of creating one closing per year for every person you talk to per day, you create one closing per month. You like that a lot better? Okay. Well, why do we have to talk to so many people before we have a lead? Because we have to find them first. Why do we not just talk to the people that already have said, I want to sell a house? So now, if your goal is, let's say, 24 closings a year, instead of talking to 24 random people a day, all you have to do is talk to 2 people a day. Very quickly, if I talk to Richard, which is one of my neighbors, and I go by and say, hey Richard, it's Andy, how you doing? Just wanted to drop by on my market action report, see what happened. We sold another 4 houses. I'm not asking for business, there's not much rejection. That's an easy conversation to have. And here's Candace. And Candace is an expired listing. So she has to leave strangers in on the weekend for the open house. Her medicine cabinet got cleaned out. One of these morons came in with muddy shoes and absolutely totally trashed her carpet. The realtor that was the greatest guru ever 6 months ago and promised her the world now disappeared, won't return her calls anymore, and she gets really, really stressed because the house is still not sold. So finally, after 6 months, the house expired, and she got 11 calls already from the other realtor guru liars that told her exactly the same thing this guy told her 6 months ago, and how great they are and what they're going to do. And now you call. And I'm sure that Candace said, great, I couldn't wait for the call today. You have to know what to say. And you have to understand the numbers. You have to understand the ratios. When you go out and talk to people in the neighborhood, and you have talked to 20 people and nothing has happened, you can't be discouraged. Real estate commission just sent out a memo. It's illegal to be paid at closing. So instead of getting $4,000 closing, you get 0 at closing. But for every contact you make, for every person you talk to about real estate, you get $30. How many people are you going to talk to tomorrow, Josh? Well, my question to you, John, now is, why don't you? Because it's exactly the same thing. It's just, the problem we have is you're not getting paid when you make the contact, you get paid at closing. But if you would talk to 300 people tomorrow, you wouldn't make that much money. Jennifer Montoya, Colorado Springs office, actually did it. At a closing, got the check, cashed the check, and did all $20 bills, and did not deposit a dime at the closing table. So she had like $20 bills, and she started prospecting for every person she talked to about real estate. No matter what the outcome was, she took $20. Know how many calls she makes every day? And when somebody is really rude and hangs up, you hang up the phone and say, "Cha-ching, thanks for the $20.